Sorry I wasn't here, I was in Pretoria, but I hope you didn't miss me too much. This week, today we have an audit for the IoT program, so I have to leave a little bit early, right? But I am going to assign you work, and the work that we have to do is the project. So I did upload this a couple of weeks ago, and students were questioning about me, about what's going on, but I've decided to make it even simpler for you. So if you look at the project specification, which I've sent to you on WhatsApp, what is this project all about? This project is to basically enable you to work in a team. And listen, I'm allowing you a maximum of 10. So if I have 110 students out here, I'm expecting 11 projects, all right? Now, don't overdo it and go and, buy equipment and go and research it and all of it. It's going to be worth about 20-25% for the course mark, all right? Your test one is 40%, your test two will be 40%, your project will be about 20%, all right? Now it's group work. I understand there'll be 10 people in the group, 2 will be passengers, 8 will do the work, right? That's normal, that's how it goes. But you have to learn to work as a team. So this is a project regarding a scientific investigation and engineering project. Yes, please take your cell phone out. It's on the WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp, it should be there. It is still loaded. Right. Then I will be your mentor. Now, your project must be something related to C++ programming. I can't stress that enough. All right? Choose a topic or question and listen. Hello, hello, hello. That's why I like to sit at the back. Then when you're coming late, you don't disturb me. Okay, so choose a topic or question. You must submit your research plan. Don't go into too much detail. Don't go into too much detail, okay? This is just as a backup plan to your project. You also have other projects to work on for IoT, operating systems, and all that goes with it, right? Then, what category? So I'm just putting down C++ programming as a category. Go and Google C++ project. You are first year students. I want you to learn soft skills, working in a team, doing research, writing an abstract, referencing, writing about your methodology. What is this project all about? Computer programming. And last week I taught you ChatGPT. Have I not? ChatGPT. Now, use it. I don't mind if you use artificial intelligence, but please acknowledge that in your referencing, all right? To me, using AI is like using a calculator. It simply helps me to multiply 5 times 2, which is 10. But I can't do that by myself, right? And I'd rather you do it with me, by me telling you about it, than hiding from me and doing it, right? If you are my children, not that you should be smoking. Smoking is bad for your health. You'd rather smoke in front of me than behind my back, you know? All right, not taking drugs. No, don't do that now, right? So this is how I'm using AI, right? See, you missed me, huh, last week, right? So, where can you get some ideas? Go to the internet, go to newspapers, go to the television programs, go to YouTube. You'll find lots of ideas out there. I'm leaving it open for you, all right? In the past, students did some lovely projects for me. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I want you to go and experiment and try it, all right? Look at the research plan. One day when you are studying for your master's or your PhD like me, thank you, don't scrape your feet. It like irks me when you walk like that, right? So I need a research plan. And don't go and write a 10-page essay or a 20-page. Simple. I'll show you how to put it down, right? There's the, if you look at page 14, I want a title. What's the purpose of your project? So if you go and Google it, it'll say C++ programming, write a program to display the clock, right? That's a simple project. Shh. That's a project. How did you go about doing it? Listen, you are a programming student. I want you to learn about functions, for loops, while loops. And programming, you don't start from scratch. I don't mind if you copy and paste other people's code. Just acknowledge it, okay? When I say acknowledge it in the reference section, yes, I used from certain website. All right? Because nobody knows everything. I don't know everything. I'm using somebody else's project specification. Shh. I'm talking. Don't drink water in class because I'm thirsty. I'm feeling thirsty now that you're drinking water in class. Right. How do I want your project? A simple, if you look at the last page, that's how I want my project presented. A simple chart. Now the reason I thought about this chart is, look around. This is white, blank, empty. Your projects are going to be on display. Cool, right? What do we know? That it's not a lounge. Right? I'm going to put the projects up. We're going to stick it on the walls because this is our lab. Cool, right? So take some pride in it. Any questions? Yes.
INPR project going with IQS.
Yes, we are in competition with you. I'm going to assist you to do your OS project, right? But this one is for us. This one is to beautify our room. All right? Ma'am wants us to work with iOS. She wants to do Arduino board. If you want to combine this with Arduino, by all means, I don't mind that. That is why I left page 2 blank, right? So you can put that down there and you say, listen, yeah, I'm going to do C++ programming and Arduino with functions, and I want to add this to it, right? Okay, and you'll get a combined mark, all right? But I can't do an integrated project for about 25 students who are repeating the subject from last year. They are now sitting in the maths classroom right now. The 110 students that we took, brand new students, you have no issues with, not 110, we took 85. You have no issues with the integrated project. But what do I do with the 25 students that are not doing OS? That's my problem, okay? No. They can't do that, right? So what I'd like is use this time, formulate a group, do a quick Google search, C++ projects. Where's my Google? Let me go look at Google. I don't mind C++ projects. Let me take a C++. They're top 50 C++ project and ideas for beginners. I don't mind. I encourage you. Take somebody else's work, modify it to suit your project. We don't have the luxury of 2 years or 3 years of designing a project. We've got a few weeks. Next week, Monday, you're writing a test for me. I'm still busy setting the test questions. On Wednesday, I'll have the questions sorted out. I was very happy with the first test marks. Very few of you had below 50. Very few students. 2 weeks ago, I did the work with you. Today, I was showing off to Mr. Munsami. I've done 10 assessments on online GDB. 10, that's how many we've done. In fact, more than that. Some of us have done more. I can even include that as a project mark for you. But I want you to experience working in a team. I want you to experience looking for projects on there. There's top 50 projects that I found out now. I'll put that on our WhatsApp, right? I'll put that down. Now, once you've decided on one, I don't want all of you to do the same project. I want you to share it, right? And I want you to help each other. Last week's conference, they were talking about collaboration versus competition. We're not in competition with each other. We must lift each other up. Okay? And I guarantee you, I start marking from 50% for the projects. Right? So I'm expecting 10 projects, 10 teams, 10 posters. That's what I want. I want a poster. I don't want a flipped assignment, all of that. I want a poster with your names on it, right? You look at the project specifications. Any questions? Questions? Yes? No, don't create a model. That'll take too long. We don't have time for a model. I want a program. If you can give me a program, not a concrete C++ program, that, not as simple as what we did, tax, no tax, marry, no marry, pension, no pension. That's too simple. That you can do in 5 minutes, right? You should spend a good couple of days on something like this. Okay? Next question. The poster, read the specifications. I was very specific. The specifications are found on page 23. You're looking at about 1.5 meter poster. You're looking at about 50 centimeters on either side, so maybe about a 2 meter poster, right? Nothing bigger than that, please. Nothing bigger than that, okay? I want your names, all your group numbers, names, and I'll also give you a link. This is how I accept my projects. I'll share a link with you, and you give it to me. Don't go overboard. Don't tell your parents, oh God, Dr. Govender wants us to do a project. Now you're going to spend thousands and thousands of rands. No. No. Right? Okay. Class, quickly, any other questions? Next week's test, multiple choice questions, all the work we have covered. I'm even going to include some questions from the previous test. All right? This week, I'll be posting a poll on WhatsApp to help you with test questions. Okay? So, work on the test. That's going to be 40%. I'm going to take 40% from test 1, 40% from test 2, and about 20% on the project. Right? Either the integrated one or this one. Right? That's going to be your course mark. You're writing your exam. Did you see the exam timetable? The exam timetable, I'll share it with you quickly. Right, exam timetable is found. Right, there's the exam timetable. I hope it doesn't change. Please check for it. Right, I posted it now. Look for our timetable. So by the end of May, I should have all my course marks sorted out. All right? Okay? Okay. Don't stress, don't panic. It's a? Yeah, like I said, I'm using somebody else's one. Listen, Vivier has. I know, I'm taking somebody else's work. You look at the last one there. Right? Okay? You want a course code? I'll put a course code for you. I just want a project. This will help guide you into what I want. Right? You give me a program. You can even give me a website, but that I'm doing for my other class. So I don't want the same thing. All right? We'll chat on WhatsApp. Can I call it a day? Right? Thank you. Goodbye. Yes.
We don't agree as much as like
1 second.